Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihih'hana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Hanuhanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reed something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. That sounds like our Koana. One look at the reeds is all he needed to think of a solution. Be that as it may, our solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin! It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it! He called forth an incredible gust of his feather, sailing from Alms! We have to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Ambrose twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I'm a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by with Eva. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The ride must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh? Who is it? Our beloved Ihih'hana, the lifting of wings is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Lamont, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Hey, wait, Anchor! I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Lamont. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards kozama'uka, where the sacred necklace of Kishahi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Ebu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Spook Ebu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Seems like a good task for that middle of the night. Also, no, more side quests did not appear. Same ones. As Ihih'hana said, kozama'uka should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches, and something about the bridges and the stride of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've pulled all the threads you can find, we meet up in front of Kishahi. Anyway, it's time to follow the path. Let's see if there's any. Oh, I think did I have to get on this path? I did. Fine. It's fine. We'll just follow it. And examine our destination. Where's our wandering station? Well, that died easily. To the east! Like, how far can I go on this? There's Ryle. Swing south. We'll get this first. Something, something, blitz. Something. Oh. Oh, okay, there's multiple. I'm like, that just kind of melted. Okay. That's that. Let's swing off to the south and grab the map, I think. Can I grab the map? That is very rude, game. I can't grab the map from here. I'm on the wrong now. That is so rude. Well, regardless, I want to be on here for the next map piece. Wow. Can't believe him. Hello, Ukama. Hey, I think there's something on the path, y'all. It's just a hunch. Anyway, a couple of fate distractions. It was gonna be one fate, but then I got Twisted Fate from Maiden Buff. I'm like, oh, I'll go do another fate. Alright, we got a couple hungry ocelots to deal with though. There's a couple pretty easy, right? Alright, easy, easy. Wait at the designated location. Hello, Alize. It's 148 west. Hold up. West? That's just like right over here. Yes? Yes, it's right there. I'm like, I'm going west. I think there's one up there too. I missed it when I initially came through on my other character. And it was like, oh no! Because this area is so dumb to get back to. Just this section of it, without flight. We are going to do... Oh, hold up. 3... I remember this one. I feel like there's a reason I remember. It still says to the east, so it's not here. Okay. I'm like, I feel like I remember something about this place. Might have been a sightseeing log, actually. Very possible with the sightseeing. 74 southeast. Oh, I remember this one. This is the one I forgot, actually. It's on the end of this little pier. Yeah. Don't recommend missing one on the east side of kozama'uka because it's to get back here. I'm pretty sure that's an accurate description, right? Like, that's how one normally describes things. Just, Alright. You're gonna point me north? Okay, the fact that saying 1,000 southwest gives me hope. Actually. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Pishahi? The Hanuhanu deity of the harvest. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia Neither. One of the ancients' creations. It is possible a vestigial memory of that time endured, a subconscious recollection of the inheriting soul providing the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Pishahi was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tral by the first Hanuhanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we get back to Hanuhanu? He'll want to know the path to say for the procession. Ooh. right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Meanwhile, in Hanuhanu...
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float! Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihih'hana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Bakool Ja Ja!
Everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts. Lucky for you. Eh?
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against the two-head, I may as well not have been there. Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Oh, none of these. Take Celeste's screen. Sure. Knowing the Hanuhanu. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihih'hana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh Kali! See? I remember. Reach out and say, Hypo Hokali. I'm in control, not shift. Whoops. Alright. Boosted fans, build that fan. Alright, we're gonna hit south first and work our way north. Hello, mournful Hanuhanu. Wait, I just like copy. Let's say, oh Kali. Oh Kali. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends will be glad to know that Ihih'hana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their lost tourists from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. And now that I've done it once, it's just a matter of up and oh, after I, hit Alt-S to just say, but, Oh, Kali! The festival is about to begin? What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Last one. Melancholy Hanuhanu. Alt-S, up, enter! Oh, Kali! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? The Hana were pleased to hear the festival is going ahead, I imagine? That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihih'hana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukevu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Ihih'hana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Bakool Ja Ja, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promised would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Bakool Ja Ja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to kozama'uka!
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihih'hana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Ihih'hana then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds! Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihih'hana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihih'hana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Koana!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamart. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihih'hana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Five more to go.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Koana for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihih'hana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Ihih'hana for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Koana himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
My journey is just started already. I've met so many wonderful people. Look, Evu for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone can stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Hanuhanu, it were my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihih'hana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Jabalia Tai. But before we go back to Tuliol, there's some side quests to do, but we'll do those next time. We're just gonna do it like I did with Pacha. Just do the side quests and then go back to Tuliol. And by the side quests, I mean the blue ones. The others are being saved. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, because I surely split this. I mean, I waited for daytime again at one point before I started Ihih'hana. If you enjoyed it, consider tossing a like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell so you can get notifications when I post the videos. Also, be sure to check out the description, various links, social media, Discord, come hang out. And until next time, this is Rinium T signing out. Bye!